Dragon Ball Sparking Zero roster leaks. Intro. Hey there, DBZ fans! Yep, I'm back, and this time I have some exciting top secret leaks of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero for you guys. You know what? Let's just dive right into the video because this isn't One Piece. So it appears that this year the game is releasing some of the greatest characters in the game, including 4 versions of base Goku. But there's more. Gohan Beast. Among all the menacing beasts, we have fan favorite Gohan Beast, who goes by multiple aliases such as the Beast Mode, Seigo Gohan, or Super Awakening. So, this guy had his first debut in the film Dragon Ball Super Superhero, which was a major bombshell. Not to mention his amazing manga debut in Son Gohan's Ultimate Awakening, and his game debut in Dragon Ball Heroes. Now, Sparking Zero roster had the nerve to roll down Gohan's Beast Mode. After years of neglecting his Saiyan heritage, Gohan's journey took one heck of a dramatic turn, unleashing his true inner beast. He broke his limits and reached a whole new level of power. Moreover, his final beast is a force to be reckoned with within the Dragon Ball Heroes, with his rocking speed, horrific power burst, and destructive abilities. Primarily an offensive character, but he got a knack for dishing out massive damage with powerful blows and evasion techniques, along with his awesome durability to withstand horrible attacks. Not only that, this dude is capable of unleashing a chain of multiple attacks that dominate the whole battlefield. Gohan Beast's upcoming stunts remain a mystery, but they will be unlocked in the Sparking Zero roster. Fans agree that Gohan Beast will be a total game changer in the Sparking Zero roster. His powerful ultimate transformation is incredible enough to send the opponents flying. Ignalasa. Well, this dude also goes by the name Anilasa, and that's enough confusion to start a ruckus between the DBZ fans. Merging the several members of Team Universe 3 gets us a massive humanoid Anilasa, a new separate entity with solid pink eyeballs and apparently no nose. Hope this guy isn't a distinct relative to Voldemort by any chance. This guy had his manga debut in Universe 6's Last Resort and his game debut in Dragon Ball Heroes. Now the DBZ verse flips this chance to Anilasa on blowing up the scenes in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero roster. Not only that, this mindless beast of destruction strikes as a real berserker, with a huge pride in his strength to knock out his opponents. This guy holds crazy abilities like the Destruction Burst, which is a red sphere created by gathering massive energy to hurt the target. Besides, the fanbase has their conflicts with putting Anilasa up against Janemba. They bet Anilasa is a straight-up menace, a warrior with space-time manipulation powers and the powerful fusion of Universe 3. More importantly, this guy's destructive powers and overwhelming stance throw his opponents to the ground with brute force. Even top Gs like Goku and Vegeta had a rough time against his destruction blast. Bojack. Next is none other than the major return from Budokai Tenkaichi 3, making an entrance in the Sparking Zero. Bojack with an alias Kujlaya. Shown in the manga debut Prison Planet and anime debut Goku vs. Goku, he got his mind-blowing movie debut as an antagonist in Dragon Ball Z Bojack Unbound. Moreover, he was launched in the game Super Buruden 2, being another berserker and part of the Frieza Force, a ruthless space pirate who is always looking to snap someone's neck. Now, the DBZ fanbase is ready for Bojack's epic release in the Sparking Zero roster. This big gypsy pirate is a teal, bloodthirsty beast with orange hair that sheds his outfit by a single transformation into a perfect killer machine. That man alone was capable of unleashing hell in all 4 galaxies of Universe 7. That's one heck of a brutal playable character in the previous games, packing with good enough expectation for Sparking Zero. Bojack has immense power with sick energy attacks like blast and beams while dealing with massive damage. According to fans, Bojack's Grand Smasher is enough to cause a huge amount of damage to his opponents, and nothing beats Galactic Tyrant supremacy. Cabba. Next up is Cabba, aka Kyabi, a humble Saiyan from Universe 6, who is famous for his rock-solid determination, exceptional strength, and kind-hearted demeanor. So basically, this guy landed his manga debut in Warriors from Universe 6 and had a game debut in Dragon Ball Heroes. Moreover, he has proven to be a formidable opponent, or more like a powerhouse against Vegeta. Not only that, this little guy's Saiyan outburst is something that's called to be just as manic as Vegeta's. However, unlike his snarky Saiyan counterparts, Cabba, trained by Renzo, is known for his humility while being a part of the Sadala army and Team 6. though his character's gameplay revolves around his Saiyan heritage, followed by his Super Saiyan forms, energy attacks, and close combat. Not only that, this dude gives off more offensive battle play with great speed and agility to dodge or land hits quickly. Although he might get some hate online, most fans adore this awesome character with his cool powers, such as Final Stream. Cabba's a total bro, whom we all can't wait to see what he does next in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero roster. Dr. Willow. Down the line, we have got this crazy brilliant scientist who is also the #1 freak show in the Dragon Ball verse, Dr. Willow. A power-hungry antagonist known for his unorthodox experiments with an everlasting stain on the series. Though Dr. W made his awesome manga debut in The Bird of Catastrophe and movie debut in Dragon Ball Z, The World's Strongest. Now, this is his huge chance to hit the big screen jackpot by unleashing his madness in Sparking Zero roster. Alongside his super intelligence birthing new cyborgs, this manipulative maniac can break his limits to achieve his gain. Despite his villainous stories, he is one heck of a giant robot with a super smart brain. Not to mention, his crazy powers of key passive recharge like satellite laser and gigantic bomber do massive damage. Moreover, his crazy powers make him one heck of a troublesome foe to beat in the game. His strategic combat with a ton of machines and gadgets to set traps and control the abilities provide him the upper hand on the battlefield. According to fans, this menacing beast might even wipe out the entire team with a few good blows, sending them home in tears. Nova Shenron. Next on the list is Nova Shenron, one of the 7 Shadow Dragons, aka Dragon of the 4-star Dragon Ball. Is one super hot dragon dude from Dragon Ball GT. This guy is a powerful and brutal monstrosity with his super speed and destructive power, such as his blazing attacks like Nova Star and Flaming Shot. He suffers from terrifying power bursts and a serious attitude. A tough fighter who isn't scared to take on any of you. So basically, this Shadow Dragon got his manga debut in 7 Evil Dragons, anime debut in the 4-star Dragon. Not to mention his rocking game debut in Budokai Tenkaichi 3. With his allegiance to the Dragon Team and Masterminds group in games like Dragon Ball Legends and Xenoverse 2, this guy has been a force to be reckoned with. With his gameplay revolving around his brute force and overpowering physical strength. Not only that, his awesome heat armor increases his body temperature to shield himself from opponents' attacks. Even though he hasn't gotten much screen time in the anime, his existence in the video games threw him in a good light for the fans. The majority consider this lad to be a real, underrated character who promises great potential in Sparking Zero's roster. However, his rock-solid appearances in previous video games are making fans keep their hopes high for this GT character. Janemba. And now, among the evil in Dragon Ball, we are blessed to have this evil monster from Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn. A crazy, overpowered menace, Janemba. This guy is one tough nut to crack and a fan's absolute favorite. He happens to be your fast ticket to the higher ranks. Janemba had his manga debut in Limit Break, an amazing anime debut in Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn, and a game debut in Dragon Ball Z Boo's Fury. Now, the game is letting this evil run around in the next Sparking Zero roster because of his unique powers and chaotic personality. Not to mention, his gameplay involves his immense power, reality-distorting powers, illusions, and pushing out mini-clones to cause destruction. This destructor can warp reality, shoot energy beams, and even turn into a giant monster. His epic gameplay is all over the Dragon Ball Legends, Dragon Ball Heroes, and Xenoverse 2. Moreover, his Bankai teleport is a super fast teleport, which is weirdly cool. Along with his mystic copy, that was pretty tough for even Goku to handle. Fighting a bunch of Gokus would be so crazy. Now his comeback is about to wreck other teams, but he's not that easy to master. Mecha Cooler. Next in line is the Galactic Trouble Mecha Cooler Core, the ultimate cooler, which is a fusion of the big Jetta Star and the powerful Freezer Race Warrior. This mega villain, a Freezer Race cyborg with huge power bursts and destructive abilities, shows off like the cosmic monstrosity which makes him a super scary opponent. This beast got his movie debut in Dragon Ball Z: The Return of Cooler, and a game debut in Dragon Ball Z Super Sonic Warriors 2. Furthermore, this guy became a stand-alone playable character in Super Dragon Ball Heroes Mission 7, and is an SP giant character. His overwhelming power, destructive energy, and technological might put him in a whole new spot for destruction. Not only that, this cyborg's Ultra Nova and Destructive Ray can blast away the entire planet in one go. Given Cooler's rockin' fame in Dragon Ball games, fans highly demand Mecha Cooler to blow up screens and Sparking Zero roster. Along with his top DLC potential, the majority has called their bets on this prime candidate due to his Z-movie origins. Especially the Mecha Frieza in the base game points out that there was some connection to Cooler and his forms, making Mecha Cooler a definite choice for DLC. After his comeback is pretty much confirmed, we are all eager to see him in action and his chaotic powers firsthand. Super Garlic Jr. Next on the list is Garlic Jr., a tiny green alien who would like to have the supreme throne to rule the world. A potential antagonist in the Dragon Ball Z Dead Zone, but got defeated and reappeared in the Garlic Jr. saga, this little guy with big dreams is one sneaky, powerful thing that can shoot energy blasts. He had his anime debut in The Heavens Tremble and his awesome game debut in Dragon Ball Z Kaioshu Saiyan. The son of Garlic is the master of manipulation with his mastery at scheming, but his overconfidence backfired on his bum. Despite his teeny tiny size, this skilled strategist gameplay uses trickery and deception to get his way, with the ability to blast energy attacks. According to fans, they have high hopes for Super Garlic Jr. in the Sparking Zero roster due to his immortality and his immense power through the Makio Star. He is a foolproof threat as the Super Garlic Jr., who can inflict absolute damage to the Dragon Ball verse. Last but not least, Tapion is a total beast in ranked. This legendary hero from planet Konats is one awesome martial artist and exceptional swordsman with absolute dedication to protect his people. With his magical sword and ocarina, Tapion has chopped off and sliced plenty of enemies in countless battles against evil foes. Despite his sad history, Tapion has a heart of gold and rock-solid optimism, always pushing him to do the right thing. He made his manga debut in Super Space Time Tournament and an amazing movie debut in Wrath of the Dragon. Also, he has his scene in the Mightiest Warriors from Across Space-Time Assemble, along with his game debut in Budokai Tenkaichi 2. His gameplay in Xenoverse 2 showed off his super-powered strength as a warrior. With his absolute swordsmanship and mind-blowing energy attacks like Full Power Energy Blast Volley and Brave Cannon, the lad can even get into Super Saiyan formation. Not to mention, this guy comes in handy to seal away powerful beasts in the game. However, the fans cannot still forget when Tapion sealed away High-Gru D-Garn with his body in Xenoverse 2 and his amazing teamwork with Future Trunks. According to fans, the users adore this character's gameplay that's a blast to play, and hate facing him as the opponent due to his super sword beams, which is one crazy thing to handle. Tapion is definitely worth playing if you're looking to reduce your opponents to tears in the upcoming Sparking Zero roster. And turns out that the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero roster is shaping out to be one outstanding lineup with these 10 leaked incredible characters. Looks like the fans have called their bets long ago for Ignalasa, the Android 13, and Mecha Cooler, but they are thrown off to spot the ever-cunning Super Garlic Jr. and legendary Tapion. With this burst of fan-favorite characters along with new exciting villain additions like Janemba, the roster is sure to be superb. Whether you're a fan of Dragon Ball verse or love playing their games, the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero roster promises an awesome experience. So be ready to jump into the game and start battling today.